This is Data Specialist Sanders of the Data Redundancy Project. SCP-259, Object Classes Keter. Special Containment Procedures. A single copy of a computer program capable of producing SCP-259 is to be kept on compact disk in the high-security containment vault at Site-25. As disks containing SCP-259 are typically destroyed during experimentation, additional copies may be made for approved experiments. Mobile Task Force Gamma-10 remains on standby to collect and neutralize any copies of SCP-259 found outside the Foundation. Unauthorized media containing SCP-259 or the means to produce it are to be destroyed immediately. Description: SCP-259 is a fractal image known as the Weisenglass spiral. A completed rendering of SCP-259 acts as an Einstein-Rosen bridge, opening a portal to an unknown location. The locations accessed appear to vary depending on the size and orientation of the rendered image, and have included an area filled with superheated plasma, estimated temperature 20 million Kelvin, see Incident K2591, an area populated with venomous cockroaches, species unknown, weight approximately 2 kilograms, see Incident K2592, deep space, estimated to be redacted kilometers from a black hole, see Experiment X2592, an area possibly corresponding to the dimension opened by SCP redacted, see Experiment K2593. Foundation mathematicians are working on determining why this specific fractal has anomalous properties, and whether other similarly anomalous images exist. By O5 order, any image rendering related to SCP-259 experimentation must take place at least redacted kilometers from inhabited areas. After Incident K2591, 41 copies of a CD capable of generating SCP-259 were confiscated from a website, and a public warning issued that the CD, labeled 100 Fun Fractals You Can Print, contains a malicious virus that will destroy the user's. The website claimed to have obtained the disks from a reseller's bankruptcy sale, and the Foundation was unable to trace the original producer. Whether SCP-259 was released accidentally or distributed with knowledge of its anomalous properties is under investigation. Incident K2592 makes it clear that SCP-259 is being used with malicious intent. The Foundation is working with global anti-terrorism forces to retrieve SCP-259 from the organization responsible for the incident. Addendum: Incident K2591. A residence hall at a university was destroyed by an explosion and fire. Authorities were mystified that conditions at the center of the incident resembled the detonation of a small fusion-based device. A graduate student was completely vaporized, as were a number of others, including several who left shadows imprinted on the nearest standing walls. Questioning of survivors indicated that the student had gone to his room with a CD he had recently ordered from the website to play with some fractals, leading to the eventual discovery of a program capable of rendering SCP-259 for sale on the site. Incident K2592. An image of SCP-259, approximately 10 meters by 10 meters in size, appears on Diamond Vision screen during a soccer game at a stadium. Approximately 60,000 people were in attendance. Survivors report a large circular anomaly appeared in front of the image, and venomous cockroaches poured out from it, attacking anyone they could reach. Considered a self-containing incident, as the insects are unable to survive for more than 2 hours in Earth's atmosphere. The cockroaches average 2 kilograms in weight and correspond to no known terrestrial species. Several live specimens were collected by Foundation MTFs and classified as SCP redacted. They are currently held at Site Redacted in a 35% oxygen environment. The redacted organization later claimed responsibility for the image. Mass application of amnestics necessary to partially suppress public knowledge of this event. Experiment X2591. A battery-powered computer was set up in an uninhabited area of the redacted desert to render an image of the Weisenglass spiral, with remote cameras and sensors set up to monitor the results. Foundation personnel observed at a safe distance. Upon completion of the image, a circular area appeared in front of the computer, approximately 1 meter in diameter, emitting a blinding white light followed by a ball of superheated plasma. The plasma dissipated after expanding to an area of redacted cubic meters. Given the interference provided by the building in Incident K2591, this is consistent with the damage observed. Dr. Redacted considers it interesting that SCP-259 took effect without direct human observation. Experiment X2592. Experiment X-2591 recreated, except the size of the rendered fractal was doubled. Upon completion of image, a black portal approximately 3 meters in diameter appeared, and all matter within redacted meters was pulled into it. This is consistent with an otherwise unexplained incident where an apartment building was described by observers as imploding and disappearing, leaving a deep hole. Experiment X-2593, generation of an inverted version of SCP-259, data expunged, and area quarantined pending containment of multiple examples of SCP redacted.